couple aircraft ahead of me. Well, like I might be number 4.
How much traffic do you use?
Well, I got the injector running right now.
Yeah, I mean, but how much you can change the settings?
Hold on. Say again.
You know, you can change the settings though, like to how much traffic you want.
Yeah, I got it low. If I
Yeah.
recall.
Thank you.
Should be set below.
It's a crosswind coming out of here. I'm battling the whole way down. Heck yeah, I just looked at the outside. Boy, it's crooked. The plane is crooked. Yes, yes. Home of the Freaknik. On the way to, what is that? Is that the Jazz? What Memphis is known for?
Yeah.
Blues.
Blues.
Blues, yeah. It's the Blues. The autopilot engaged. Put our landing gears off. Runway, all that off.
DC-10 just came in the land.
Another shoot up there, listen. My boy Dirty Look say I be the reason he be spending money. I be like, we blame me. I just be throwing out an idea, and if you like it, then you know you go for it. But I'm just throwing an idea out there. So I'm just gonna tell you about another add-on. They cost money, but it's dope. It's called Rex AccuSeason. Have you heard of that? So I have sure I probably should have streamed, but I have seasons in the game now. You know how the game don't have seasons?
Yeah.
So I have seasons, so my trees and the ground look different depending on the region and the time of year that I'm at. So it just adds another level of beauty when I take off and get to the sky and I'm passing, you know, getting that level of that layer where you can kind of see, you know what I'm saying, like a good tree layer, but also still the neighborhoods. Really makes it look nice.
And I think even right now, hold on, with my journal options, traffic, I got airport, vehicle, ground, aircraft, and worker at 50 right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got all that at 0.
Oh shit. You just going off the injector?
Yeah, I just go with the injector. Yeah.
Now,
And
do
when
you,
you get GSX, you'll see that you kind of don't need that stuff too, because GSX is going to be your ground stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah. Now, do you
It
notice a
feels.
difference as far as like the actual live aircraft and aircraft at the airports, or?
Nah, that's all FSL TL injector. That's how I manage that. So I have on mine, I have 15 additional IFR aircraft at any given moment. I have 10 parked aircraft at any given moment. Or it's 12. 12 additional parked aircraft at any given moment.
Right.
And then I don't use, I think for GA, I put like 3 additional GA planes. And then I have VFR on 0.
Yeah. You come in.
I'm about to grab my pizza back.
I said you can come in. Fine. Chips. Yeah. Dang, somebody had to go around. I thought about it. Hey, the sounds are worth it.
80 knots.
B1.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Ooh, it's definitely a crosswind coming off that runway.
Traffic.
My bad, bro.
So it's definitely a crosswind coming off that runway.
There was what? Is it what?
Nah, that wind coming off that runway.
Oh yeah. Crosswind? It's wicked, bro.
I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. You know, the 900, you can't pull back too much when you, like, I just gotta get off the ground. You still gotta pull it back nice and slow because, that tail strike, you get mugged.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was leaving out of Atlanta, I was trying to catch up with a bunch of my homeboys. Probably one of the first time I ever had a group flight. It was not intended, but we had about 6 people in a party flying from the same spot. I was trying to hurry up and get the people because I joined a little late. And I'm trying to hurry up and rush and take off, man. I'm in the 900. And I go to pull back, just a little overzealous. Damage the aircraft, couldn't fly. Pause the screen. I'm like, oh my. I said, you know what? I'm going to catch y'all later. I didn't feel like going restarting and resetting up again. I was so irritated. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, we airborne. Got my visuals. Oh yeah, she sounds so great.
Now, I don't know what the other one was that you asked me about, how good they are. They could be good too. I just know that this one, as one of the streamers that I watch, they recommended it. Now, sometimes they recommend it once they get paid to do it, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless,
Yeah.
I liked it when I tried it out. And I heard that they worked with iFly Max, like I said, as an initial developer. So they developed the engine sounds for the Max. And them shit sound great. Wow. That bass on that joint. Huh.
She sounds great.
You know that you can set views, right? So you don't have to do it that way, or you can just do the fastest quick key.
Is keybind? You talking about the
Yeah,
keybind?
keybind, yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta stop being lazy and set it up on the keyboard side.
Yeah. It don't take long. You literally just you hold Control Alt and whatever view you are, select whatever button. Like I use the numbers, so like I hit Control Alt 1 as the wing view, and then from there, it when I want to go to that view, I hold down Alt and 1, and it goes to that view. So it's literally a few like right now in this view right here. This is one of my views. So if you want, you can hold Control Alt and then 1 down.
Oh shit.
Are you in are you in your regular cockpit view or?
Yeah, I'm in regular. I'm actually at the wing.
Okay, so yeah, hold down Control Alt and 1.
Control Alt 1. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to say mine ain't even doing anything.
No, it's not going to. It's just gonna. Once you do that, now go to a different view. Like go outside the plane, or go to the front of the cockpit. Go to the cockpit.
Okay.
Oh, might want to get your autopilot back on.
Oh shit, yeah. There we go.
All right, now hit Alt 1. Hold Alt and 1 down.
Alt 1.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's keybind for the autopilot. That's why.
Oh, okay. You're all okay. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely want to go.
I do it once we land. Yeah.
Yeah. You go. Yeah, my alt's not keybind for the autopilot. I got you now. All right.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though.
That's what I was just saying that.
Them pretzels they give out on Southwest.
Oh my God,
bro!
What?
I just ordered me some bags off of Amazon.
I ain't even mad at you. That's probably a good idea, to tell you the truth. That and the damn grams and the little Teddy Grams, the coffee. Bro, I'm a morning flyer. I'm the first flight or no flight, so I'm usually that first flight in the morning. So I'm always getting coffee on the flight. And when they pass out them little Teddy Grams, I purposely order my coffee. If my coffee get there before them snacks get there, I do not touch the coffee. If my grams get there before my coffee get there, I do not touch the grams to the coffee cup. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what?
I'm not gonna hold you that.
She'll pass me here. She know what it is. She know what time it is. She gives it here. I'm like, yes.
And look, when they come through collect the trash, I'm like, can I get 2 more bags, please?
Yep. Straight up. So check this out. Me and my boys did a Vegas trip. Like, matter of fact, this part of the reason why I was like, I was MIA on here for a minute after I was flying and stuff for a good little stretch because my mom just moved out here with me because she lived in Colorado. So we did a Vegas trip and then we flew from Vegas to Colorado to pack her up on the U-Haul. And we drove the U-Haul from Colorado back to Cali. And we flew Southwest. That's like I said, I'm a Southwest Award member, so that's the only way we. I got kids, so it had been for the longest time. I'll see how I feel about the baggage stuff, but it had been for the longest time the easiest way. Like I got yearly family reunions that are a different spot every year in the last weekend of July. So me being the only person that lives in California and all my family is in the PA or the Western PA, Ohio area. Shoot, I got people down there in Maryland too, but they're most on the East Coast, up in that northern East Coast. We're always doing the most to travel to the reunions because we come from the other side of the damn country. You get what I'm saying? Like whether it's no matter where it is. So when you travel, I got 2 little ones, so that's 4 tickets. I gotta get a or SUV, which 9 times out of 10 is always that. You get what I'm saying? Like, or between by the time I do all that, Southwest has always been the most bang for my buck. When it came to the baggage, especially for my kids, you know what I'm saying? Them 2 extra bags. Like sometimes the kids don't need 2 of them; they need 1. But sometimes, me being a sneakerhead, I need an extra bag sometimes. My lady too, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe a bag of shoes. But nonetheless, that shit was like gold for us. So I might have to go and apply for that credit card, to be honest, so I can get that get on the A-list reward, so I can get that. Because if you stay on A-list, you still get 2 free. I'm not an A-list. I'm just I get the points and stuff where I can go and do all that. But I might have to get on that. If you get that credit card though, you get that A-list. You get that.
Oh yeah.
You get to continue your 2 free bags with Southwest. Now with they new, they new rules and shit.
Now I ain't
But
gonna
yeah,
hold you. When I used to go to Vegas and they bring out them brownies, bruh.
brownies at
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah. When I was on Southwest flying out there, they give you brownies.
Oh, I ain't getting none of those. That's usually where I don't know because I'm so close. There's so many. I fly out of Oakland or Sac most of the time when I fly out there. And Oakland is a Southwest, pretty much a hub. That's all. That's pretty much all you see out of the Oakland airport. Man, it's
That's
just
how it is at BWI.
Yeah, BWI. Yep, I flew there. Only been there once actually. That's back when I was in the Air Force. That's where I left for my deployment. Flew into BWI, from BWI to Norfolk, and just flew out of Norfolk.
Good old Norfolk.
Yeah, to what was it? Not Greenland, Iceland.
Iceland? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, look, Southwest my travel within the states.
Yeah. Oh no, I never been out of the states on vacation. I only
And
been out of the
look,
states on
I tell them, I say, look, I want all my flights direct. I don't want no layovers.
Right. Which for the most part, Southwest will get you. That's what I was saying about the schedules. Like, I like flying Southwest because you can find they got so many point to point with so many places. Like flying Southwest routes is the reason why I got so many airports on flights. To be honest with you, like why I ended up like little spots like Little Rock or like freaking
Columbus.
Yeah, exactly. Columbus, right? Which they got a good, decent airport on FlightSim.2. If you haven't checked it out, they got a good one there. It's pretty decent, good for being free. But yeah, Columbus, I go there often. Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh now has one on FlightSim, but for the longest, Pittsburgh didn't have an airport, which was crazy to me. It was only one for FlightSim.2. But the guy that did the FlightSim.2 airport, his was actually pretty decent. Though I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was pretty decent, but yeah, Southwest, like that ability to be able to fly in and out of pretty much anywhere. I feel like that shit is crazy. It's dope. And so when I'm flying back to Philly, I now not all the time, every here and there, I can get a straight flight. But more times than not, I do have to get one layover, but it's usually midway. I'm always stopping at midway because I guess that's midway, quote unquote, for where I'm going. But,
Good old Chicago, and it's crazy because the runway's so small there. Like, bro, it's like when them wheels touch, bro, it's straight brakes.
Time to stop. Yep.
Straight
It's
brakes.
time to stop. Yeah. It's like that too with oh shoot. I hear. Are you close to me?
Nah, I might not be. Are you able to see?
Oh, you're streaming. Never mind. That's what I'm watching your stream.
I got the visual effects up. That's what I meant to show you.
Okay.
The parallel 42.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's right.
Yeah, it's not nice and clean.
Yeah, but you see the imprint right there. Hold on, you see the imprint of the gate on the door?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like detail like that. Like I'm like, bro did a good job with these. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not on the PMDG one, but on his, he adds some extra little like. Look at the bottom of the plane. Yeah, look at the bottom of the plane. Like you see the back. Right, so you already see by the wings how it's dirty, right?
Yeah. Yep, even right here on the L's.
Yep. All that. Like, bro, it is. That's why I had that, man. They say, if you want to pay for it, we take donations. I was like, you know what? All the downloads I got from you, bro, from I got his Alaska, I got his United, his Delta, a good portion of the Southwest. Like I said, when I had to uninstall stuff, I didn't put a lot back.
Yeah.
But, in my opinion, bro, he be the best thing. Is the reason. And did you look around the cabin in the back? Did you see how you did the Delta seats and stuff?
Nah, I can look back there now.
Yeah. The first class cabin, nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you see them seats, boy? Look at that shit.
Even got the TVs in there.
Look good. It's on my low rated monitor. That shit look good. I'm like, damn, that shit still look good.
Yeah, man. I said fuck it. They had the joint on sale. I dropped the 700 for a gaming PC. I said,
Nice.
yeah, this joint's solid. Go from the 2 to the 3.
Little sky mile, yeah, sky miles in the back of. You see that?
Yeah,
Just for
back
these
there.
sky miles. Yeah. It's funny. I hear I just hit my cruise and they're talking about the food and you're walking through the cabin, so it lined up perfect. So I could hear my it sounded like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're giving food, taking food orders and announcements there. Just walking through. Pretty dope. Pretty great. At cruise, so I
Hey,
can
hey, how
detain
they
my
do it? Would you like something to drink?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a ginger ale and a tequila if I can.
I be hating them short flights when I can't drink. I be like, can I get Jack and Coke?
Right.
They be like, sir, this flight's less than 200 miles. We can't serve you. I'm like, bruh.
Oh, it's 2000.
Oh yeah, after this flight, I'm definitely gonna download them that link for them announcements.
Yeah. The in-flight console add-on. Yeah, that one's pretty good. They're both good. I think I told you about more than one, so now you got options to kind of figure out which one you like the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you could use them both because they don't say the same things. So if you want
Right.
more, announcements, you can use them both because they're not saying the same things, but they just kind of speak at the same time. I know that because I tried to use them both. That's the only part they were talking over each other at one point, and I was like, yeah, all right, I don't know. But you can disable one and use the other, which is one thing I thought about doing, but I had other things going on that I was trying to ultimately determine. So that was just the thing I kind of stumbled across along the way.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't I see people talking about this app more? That in-flight add-on I thought was like pretty cool. I was like, I'm surprised people are not talking about this more.
Oh yeah.
Hey, to each his own, all right. Some people like sound effects or other effects. Some people like, I guess this. Yeah.
180. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that shit when I'm done. I'm over here setting up all my stuff for the descent now. I gotta figure out, somebody was walking me through how to set up your minimums. I forgot how to do all that shit. I took a little break from the flight sim.
How to set up minimums? I guess I never set up my minimums. I mean, I know what the minimums are, but like, what do you mean as far as setting it up? Like,
Nah, you can input it to where once you get down to, I guess, that point, it'll say minimums, and
yeah. I know how to do that. That's in PMDG setup. Let's see, aircraft. Let me see, would that be?
I had it set up at once.
Equipment, maybe. Hold on.
Should be under equipment.
Yeah, it is under equipment.
Yeah, approach and minimums.
Minimums. Yeah, decision height. Yeah, none. So you can have it on minimums. Let's say approaching minimums. Approaching decision height. Yeah, you can. That's where it should be at. It should change. That's how that should work.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Then decision height. They say you can do it in here, but
yeah,
I said fuck. I forgot how to do all that shit. 111.95. Setting up my ILS frequency real quick.
Oh yeah, yep. That's what it is. So we got the same runaway.
Yep. I know how to do that. Trust me.
18C.
We'll have to look there. I got my ATC off right now. I be doing that vest sim so much.
Oh, where?
No, it is storming like shit down in Florida. They got that hurricane down there.
Is it storming in Florida? Dang, I wish I'd have known that. I probably
Yeah. Are you ever? Hold on. Let me share my whole screen.
All right, and give me 1 second. I'm about to join from my phone.
Alright.
While I'm in cruise, we just set up the VNAV for approach. I'm going to go hit this blunt in the garage again. So I'm gonna join back from my phone.
Alright.
Like check.
I get you. It's a little in and out, but I get
All
you.
right. Oh, let me see. Hopefully my headset's not dying. Let me put the other headset on. Probably is. I'm always using this one.
Yeah.
All right. How about now?
Yeah, I get you.
All right.
Oh.
Damn, it is storming down here. Is that Florida?
Yeah, look.
I should have headed to Florida.
Miami getting hit right now. Palm Beach. Miami actually good. They just
Mm,
got the most of it, but yeah, like I would take off
I
from
think,
Palm Beach or Daytona because they definitely about to get waxed. Orlando definitely about to get hit. You
man,
know,
I don't
shit.
want to take off there. I'm trying to land in it.
I mean, we could divert.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
already done. I would if I didn't already have. I got the other. I started the flight using APL, so I do want to finish it so I can at least get that.
Matter of fact,
That I mean, yeah, that what you call it?
let me jump the flight radar.
Word.
That would tell me what's going on. Let me change this filter real quick. Off, look like everybody in the
If it
ground mode.
makes sense.
No, they still got planes taking off.
It'd be like that. I remember my last actually again reunion. My last reunion was like in Orlando. It was like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah,
And we were supposed to be leaving out of Orlando, heading back here to Cali. So our layover was from Orlando to Salt Lake because that's the Delta hub. Like out in the Midwest to connect. Not going. We don't have a straight flight.
yeah.
And that storm that they had that delayed us in Delta, in Orlando, caused us to miss the flight out of Delta. We had to out in Salt Lake, and we had to stay the night there. I was so irritated.
Hey,
Come to
that
find
was
out, Utah got some of the worst liquor laws in the world. I was so
yes,
mad. I tried to get me a bottle, and because I landed there after I guess 9 o'clock, they don't sell alcohol after 9 o'clock. I'm like, yo,
exactly,
that's crazy.
exactly.
Said, what
Yeah,
y'all got going on out here?
them boys flock down here to Miami though. God,
Oh, I bet. I
look at all
bet.
this.
That's what you do when it's the storms, man. What?
Them boys is flocked. Like damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Should be coming in. Yeah, Kalita here from Anchorage. Damn.
So where's your like preferred do you have like an airport you take off from more times than not? Like where would that be?
Uh, I don't know.
Like if
It's
you
hit or
hop on, you're like, I'm
miss.
about to do a flight.
It's hit or miss. It'd be like DCA just because of the
Okay.
approach and stuff.
hmm
Um, it just varies.
Okay. Okay. They got the place that you like to land at or like to take off from.
Taking off isn't bad. It depends
Okay.
on which
Okay.
runway they're using. If they taking off from runway one, then yeah, just because you can get see that DC as you leave out.
hmm Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of flights out of Oakland. A lot of flights out of Oakland. Partially because of the San Francisco City View on the way out. I really like that. As far as places like to fly to, like I told you, Vegas. I love flying to Vegas on here.
Yeah, I can do
Um,
that. Shit, I don't mind anywhere
yeah,
for real. I don't mind flying too.
yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I was just throwing out places, just throwing out, just wondering like where, as far as sceneries like that you like. Um, if you like short runways, like Midway, Burbank is pretty cool. It's a Southwest spot. It's in SoCal by LAX. That's a short runway. So you coming in there, you got to stop, kind of come down near some mountains. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. and John Wayne, that's Disneyland out here.
Uh-huh.
That one's a short runway, just like Midway. It might be shorter. And they got a noise abatement procedure because of the location being right there in the neighborhoods, which Midway has too. Um, that's a pretty good challenging runway. Southwest, a lot of people fly in there, but Southwest is a big one that flies under there. They have good third party scenery too. Third. How many airports you got? Would you say ballpark
Say that one more time. What was the ballpark?
on airports? How many airports you think you got?
How many airports did I get?
Yeah, you think you got like downloaded?
Sh- I'll probably say a good 20, maybe 20ish.
Okay,
Because I also
okay,
bought the premium edition as well, so that came with
right,
updated airports.
yeah, which are cool. But all the airports other than Atlanta, the updated ones, that the third party ones are better than. I got the premium one too. That's why I'm telling you that. This is the FYI. Like San Francisco, it comes with San Francisco, but the third party San Francisco is way better than that. It
Yeah, I
comes with
did download
Seattle.
that.
Yeah, it comes with Seattle, but the newest Seattle one, that MK Studios just dropped one, and that one's supposed to be real nice. I got the one by someone else. I didn't get that one, but they have like three airports now for Seattle. LAX has any builds. Let me
Yeah,
see. Oh, Orlando's was good. Orlando's was good. That's still the main one we got for Orlando.
Orlando was
Um,
good. Tampa was good. I think
yeah.
Memphis
Oh,
is.
they got one for Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa.
I
Well,
didn't know they had one
Tampa.
for Tampa.
I know they got third party for Tampa.
Oh yeah, they got third party for Tampa. Yeah, yeah, they do got third party. Yeah,
What
Tampa's
is it?
good. I got that one. I thought you meant the one for
Minneapolis
you.
is good.
Minneapolis
Harrisburg
is
is
great.
good.
That's a nice
Yeah,
one. Yep, Harrisburg is good. Yep.
I
I
love
can
flying
get all
into
the PA
Minneapolis.
airports.
I'd be like, damn, this should look sweet.
Yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis got. They did a good job on that one. They did a real good job on that. Green Bay is for free. You can get that for free in case you didn't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on any builds website,
Yeah.
they gave that airport out for free, and it's any builds airport, so it's really nice.
Mm.
hmm I would get the any builds installer. It's just another thing that you can get airports on, or you can look at ideas you want for airports and then go get it for free, which is
Yeah.
what I'd be doing. I go look. I'll be like, don't get me wrong though. I do be still paying buying airports. I know your boy said you don't buy no airports no more, but I still buy airports sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when those airports get updated, it's hard to maintain and find out. Like you gotta be proactive on going to that site where you got them from and checking to see if there's updates. Whereas when you purchase the airport, I mean the airport, and it needs an update, it's gonna tell you it needs an update, and it'll update. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So airports don't get updated super often, but when they do get updated and you're getting some glitches and stuff, then you'll. It's probably one of the reasons why you're like, oh dang, maybe this airport needs an update, and that's sometimes annoying to have to deal with. So that's why primarily the airports I got free ones are like the ones where I just flat out couldn't find airports for. I'll get an airport on the thing for free, and if I really like it, I'll eventually go buy it and then just undownload it and re-download it. But because I'm lazy. Yeah.
Lloyd Cherry. Oh shit. Almost at that top of the descent. Let me go back to my side view. Hear them engines idle down. Let me turn this fan off. Matter of fact. There you go. Yes, sir. Boy, my neighbor's lucky I ain't home right now.
That
Now, do the injector work even though to airports you going into, or you gotta?
yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yep. Which is even better is like again I was telling you about Beyond ATC or what's the other one I said to you? Oh, something simulation called
Not
Say
deltas.
Intentions. I mean, Say Intentions. Um, the ATC, you can hear them talking to them, and they'll even have you go around. Like they'll do the whole separation and everything. So like if y'all too close, or if they just gave somebody what you call it clearance, and you it's too close, they'll tend to give you to go around and the whole shebang, which I think is pretty cool.
Damn.
Have you contact the frequency again, which is usually departure or approach, and you have to, fly your heading and follow your go around procedures. Which for me was good for me to practice because again, I didn't want to hop on VATSIM and not know how to do a go around appropriately.
Right. The good thing
So
with Vesum, I will say they will tell you, and like the hard thing to be, it's when they get my dual monitor, cause like they'll, you'll be talking to the tower on approach, and then they hit you with the go
mhm.
around. They say, okay, contact
Yeah,
departure, and I'll be like,
yeah,
bruh, But the good thing
yeah,
is they'll tell you climb and maintain whatever. The hard part is,
yeah,
they don't give you like they'll give you go to this waypoint. It's like, well, fuck, now I gotta click waypoints inside the aircraft.
yeah,
Damn, that
yeah.
little plane moving. God damn. That's how I be looking in real life though. That motherfucking plane be looking like moving quicker than what you normally are.
Mm. So yeah, like what you're saying, all that stuff, those apps were good practice for me in that. And like I think like you said, having that second monitor so I can have approach back on standby when I'm on tower,
Mm-hmm.
in case I do have to get go around. So that allows me to kind of do that, you know, have that prepared. So this takes the level of stress off because you're already trying to go around, trying to change your configuration in the plane, switch over that radio. You know what I'm saying? Like it just adds to another level of, but having that second monitor up so you know what approach is, you could have it keyed in even when you're on approach. So it's just other things like, like I would say, when you're on your glide slope and you think you got everything else configured, well, go ahead and key in your go around altitude. Go ahead and key in your
Yeah.
approach and your standby, just in the event. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the route that is being taken that you got to do. But having that second monitor, to your point, though, really helps. It does for sure help.
Yeah.
I haven't so much flown in back some on airports that I don't know yet. That's one thing I still need to get to. I've only flown into places that I'm comfortable with that I fly
Right.
into often. So I've done Oakland to Vegas because I know those airports like in and out because those are things that I fly not only in real life often, but I fly on the game all the damn time. I've done Vegas back to Oakland, Vegas to Sacramento, Oakland to a little spot in Oregon, which had no ATC. I don't even know why I did that. Um, but I did it anyway. And that was it. Those are my four flights, pretty much. Oh no, into Reno. I did Vegas to Reno. I did Vegas to Reno. So I definitely get my bat some hours up. Um, Also flying with somebody helps wanting to do that too. But
Yeah. Just pretty
um,
much just let me know. I don't mind doing it.
yeah,
Like the way I
for
said, the only
sure.
way I'm gonna get better with Vasim is I gotta continuously do it, and that's
You
what
gotta
I've been doing.
continuously do it. That
That's what
part.
I started doing. I'm like, I gotta keep that hope and confidence within myself, because if I don't, I
Hmm.
said I'm gonna be stuck.
Yep, that's true. But
KATL, KMA, yeah. I be seeing like a lot of groups be doing the Vasim, so that's another reason why I want to get into it. I be seeing a lot of people doing these group flights.
oh, what happened to my screens go?
Slowly just coming down. I need to see if somebody cooking dinner for the night. Smelling good.
All right, we back.
FMC unable to do 298 gram copy. you saying something?
Me?
No, I thought you were saying something. It sounded like you were talking.
Oh no. Not me. Do you have the Memphis airport?
I believe I do. I might or might not actually, but I think I do.
Okay.
If not, I will have it today.
My boy about to go download crazy. So wait, do you carry your PC back and forth to work to home?
Yeah, sometimes last few days I've been leaving it here though.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hit this STD. Oh, no Diddy.
Yeah. It might have been the first time I think I heard it called that.
It hit the barometer.
Yeah. Barrow. What I like about the APL2 is it taught me some standard procedures around, like, okay, having landing lights on, under 10,000 feet, appropriate times to have taxi lights on versus runway lights versus, landing lights on the ground, when to have your flaps in, like, it taught me some good standard procedures that I wouldn't have known otherwise, that prior to using it I was kind of, as my son likes to tell me from watching Spider-Man, doing my own thing. Oh shoot, my plane is peeing. It's letting out water from the, it was releasing the, that was funny.
Dinner's ready in the kitchen.
Oh, that.
Agent crew chief stop by dispatch. Agent crew chief stop by dispatch.
Gus is about to land. Dinner's ready too. Yes, sir.
Crew chief. I haven't heard that since. Whew.
You normally turn your APU on approach?
No, I turn it on the ground.
Ah, sure. Then you say your plane peeing.
Yeah, it was. It was with the lab that it releases every so often. It's the laboratory water or whatever.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I don't be catching that.
Yep. I'm flying. I'm looking outside right now. I'm flying from the third. Outside view. The sky, cloudless, damn near sky.
Yeah. So that's the other thing too. You're looking at when you get back at the stream, and you can see the contrails of all the other aircraft that are around. That's what I love. At least with that update, as you can see it.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I see contrails like that. I got my injector on too.
Get this photo in real quick.
I need to be posting some photos, man. I'm catching some good shots.
I got some good shots. I just don't be posting them.
Oh, okay. I be seeing things that I think are, in my opinion, are good shots. I don't know. I just don't take them.
I be catching.
How do you screenshot? How do you screenshot on yours? Like, what's yours? How do you do that?
I just press the the select button on my PC. On my Xbox controller.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't do that for me. Yours is keyed to do that?
Yeah. Once you get below
When I do
10,000,
that,
huh?
no, I said when I do that, it brings up the Xbox game bar when I hit that button.
So it does it on my PC, but I have to hold the like the Xbox button, the button below the Xbox button. That's what I use to get my captures.
Hold it. Yeah, button below it and drag.
I just click it. It's like the I call it the select button from being on PlayStation.
Yeah. I know. It sound like we were on the same age. How old is you?
You said how old am I?
Yeah.
29.
Oh, okay, I'm older than you. I'm 34.
Yeah, buddy.
I
I'll
think it
say.
captured. When you capture it, does it say something? It tells you it's
Yeah, it
captured.
just let me know. Yeah, it just let me know it's captured.
So yeah, I gotta pull up the Let me see. Alt Z. I gotta pull up my NVIDIA, and then it says record. I'm gonna try one. I might record this landing. Let's see. Photo. Alt F2. Let's see.
I'm about to sight you with a few shots.
Photo mode. Yeah, see, it's like telling me photo mode. I just wanted to take a screenshot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta figure mine out.
No way.
And yeah, my double box button takes me inside the cockpit. It's definitely not that. And the other button puts me to the menu.
I just sent you my shots, and that's just what I've done recently. Now, mind you, I got some aviation ones, or at least commercials, airliners. And those ones came out fire too.
Oh, that's a pretty good one right there. That's a real good one.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy, you got some good ones. You got a few to be a desktop. Or a background for something.
Nah, those was off my well, hold on, I'll show you the ones that I did off the Xbox.
Okay, you got some good shots. So drag required.
Now these ones here, the ones that I've taken off of my Xbox and did.
Like based off the winds, we should have been landing the opposite way.
Who's the service call for? It's like, damn, my son just froze. Ain't no way.
Happened?
Nah, I told my stomach froze for a second. Like, ain't no way.
Oh. It's turning on the final right now. Man, it's bumpy over here. Tell you that. Bouncing.
742 driver, drop, 742 driver.
this work. That's why I'm trying to capture. Dang, Memphis look good. Oh, that's your audio I'm hearing.
What's that? You hear my audio in the background?
Yeah, your ATC was just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I know I heard something. I'm sitting here like, hold on, how am I hearing ATC?
Did you hear the background like that?
Should be seeing you here in a second. Oh, see, messed up. Below 10,000. Turn my landing lights on. I got visual you.
Yeah. Yeah. Got visual.
I normally fly with no name tags on.
Same. I got to keybind it though.
Yeah.
As a click on my mouse, so I can click it on and off. So yeah, I click it on, click it off. Especially if I'm in the landing. I like that. My airport basically.
We'll be getting ready to turn here soon. Same thing, drag required. See, this is where I be confused though when I should set my flaps.
Yeah, I didn't use drag. I just put my flaps out because I knew what time it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. But I just kind of judge it on like I'm not gonna have my if not needed, I'm not gonna have my speed brakes up while I'm on approach.
Getting that turn. Ooh, it's windy. Big time windy. Definitely some crosswind.
know what? Yeah, I knew we should have been landing the opposite way to winds. I see the planes starting to line up the other way to take off.
The planes are lining up on 18 or
Or the
36.
opposite. Yeah, 36. Yeah.
Hey, I went on Sunbrief. They gave me 18.
Yeah. No, that's what I went off to too. But the winds shifted, so I'm sure like if we were on Batson, we would have got a call in the middle of that flight.
Hell yeah.
With an amendment to our route. Did I tell you that also in addition to me screwing up getting the thing, I got an amendment to my route in the first flight. And I was like, yo, I was like, this isn't happening. Like, yeah.
The worst is when
Oh,
they
no.
tell you when you already got everything set up and they tell you to descend earlier than expected.
Yeah.
Or yeah, they tell you mid-flight, change the runway, and I'm like, bruh, I already have my waypoints and everything set for approach.
Yeah, he told me that while I was descending. I wasn't descending in for approach, but I was descending in on my initial descent, and my nerves was already high just from how I started. I had to let him know. I was like, but then, man, you think I can get 2-6 left still?
They'll work with you
He's
though.
like, yeah, he did. I give him that. They both did.
If the airspace ain't busy, they'll work with you.
Yep. He was like, yeah, I can. Yeah, go ahead. And they gave me 2-6 left, so we continue to bourbon. Blah blah blah.
Now there are some controllers where it's like, bro, you take this giant way too serious, bro. Like,
yeah.
Be strict with it.
I haven't ran across them myself in person, but yeah, I do know that there's definitely a thing.
Let's see. For ILS, it's approach, and
2500
should be approach and localizer.
I usually do a localizer and then approach, personally, like a localizer capture, and then I hit the approach button.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know that if there's a localizer and you hit approach, that it can be captured if you have the island. I don't know. It was either a streamer I've watched or somebody that taught me how to way back when. That's what they told me. That localizer will lock in and line up the plane. That's what you wanted to do. And then kind of. Ooh, somebody, you just land? There's a spool up or.
Gear coming down.
Oh, and that's what it is. I hear a person taking off. It's an AI. Yeah, like you said, like I told you, man, that you could be hearing all of it now. I hear him at the end of the runway, bro. Like he's near me. That's why I'm like, yo, who was near me spooling like that? Big dog status.
It depends on the
And
winds. I normally set my flaps to about 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always set mine to 35. Unless it's midway. I'll go 40.
Yeah.
It's midway or the other place I was telling you about, Santa Ana. I'll go 40 there too. Because you got it. Like I'm not. It's very. I don't know if it was you or. I think it was Slim. I think it was Slim. Anyway, he had company on some Butterlanders, which I appreciate. They've definitely, been flying the 900 quite a bit lately. I feel like I got a hold of it, but I ain't flying no airport where I had to stop air quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I had to stop quick, it wouldn't have been one of them. And it took me. I think I could do it with the Max because the Max is so light by like. I feel like that's an easy land. It did a good job of like once you flare with that thing, there's a nice flare to it.
Yeah.
And I like to fly that one. Way too to fly that.
Take these name tags off so I can see coming in.
1000
Yeah, I used to post videos of landings. People like, you didn't flare. What the fuck? I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Don't worry about those, man. Like, as you do it how you want to do it. And
Yeah.
as you get more comfortable with the aircraft, you'll feel the opportunity to more and more, and it'll all that
400.
stuff. But no, I don't ever watch somebody switch a
Sink
call and
rate.
judge them on that. Now, I'll judge you if
Sink
you
rate.
bounce off the runway or go off the taxiway. I'll talk
200.
but that detail of the landing, nah,
Yeah.
you don't ever.
100.
Coming in now.
50.
All right, about to check you out. Let me turn
30.
put my tag back on because I
20.
actually can't see where I just taxied from. To
10.
be honest, is that you? Never mind. I see you coming out. All right, do is turn around and see what's playing. Oh, that was nice. And you flared 100%. So I don't know who was telling you didn't flare. I seen the flare. Nice. Good landing.
Well, that joint definitely felt like a midway landing. I
You
started
definitely
saying,
looked fast. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely looked fast going by. I almost seen a part of it blur by, but like you know how you can see like the colors in the tail, but you can't see them detailed because it's moving so fast. That's what I can see. I can see
yeah.
your reddish in your tail, but you were moving pretty quick.
Well, they said negative 175 feet per minute,
Nice,
1.1 G force, and 5 stars. So
nice. So yeah, I got you for feet per minute. You did better than me. You had 175. You said I
yeah,
had 205.
and that was just
Um, I,
on the regular landing because I was trying to trying to do the ILS, but I forgot to hit the approach. So I was like, hold up, I'm a little too high. I'm still up high.
yeah.
Landing speed 176 knots, wind 46, and full time to stop 68.6 seconds. And I'm still rolling. I just came down to a slow stop because I'm below
Yeah.
10 knots. That's why.
Yeah, so my speed is set at 142 knots. My G-force was 0.92. And wind direction is set was 42 degrees, but wind speed at 8 knots.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know why that ended up over here. Let's see what APL. So now this is the other thing I like about APL. Now I get to log it with APL and they'll give you my full report. So everything you was talking about, like landing lights, that I forget it and stuff like that. Now APL will tell me what I did in regards to all those things, which I don't remember 100%. I feel like I did, but I think on the takeoff, I think I stepped away from the thing, and when I came back, I was at like 13,000 feet, and I think they're gonna ding me for not having that, but we'll see.
Oh shit.
So I had my landing lights still on takeoff.
Yeah, I know they say you're supposed to have them on prior to taking off, or
Yep,
something like that on the ground. Then
that is right.
once you stop before you enter the runway, just to taxi.
Yep, you take them off, yeah. So yep, that's what I said. Landing light off before 10,000 feet. That's what I got hit for. So yeah, when you're taking off, you should keep them on while you're under 10,000 feet. But it's also in more cases by airline standard operating. But typically it's under 10,000 feet. The landing light should be on when you're taking off and landing.
Yeah.
And then as far as when you're on the runway, like you said, to turn them off when you're exiting the runway or entering the runway. As far as those, yeah, and where they mark you down for that. So yeah, I got a 99 out of 100, and what I got dinged for was my landing lights. Like I said, I didn't have them off before 10,000 feet, because I stepped away.
I'm right over here between this damn Spirit.
Spirit, I seen Spirit. So let me see. I wonder if we both have those things to our places are. If our planes are okay, so is there Spirit to your left?
Yeah.
And Delta to your right?
Yeah, it's Spirit.
Oh, check it. Yep. Oh no, it says Spirit and then me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So me, it goes on my screen. It's a Delta in between me and you, then a Spirit on the other side of you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And we got the same traffic, so I was just wondering. And I hadn't had a chance to fly with somebody who uses this too, to ask them if their traffic.
Well, my settings are a little different though, so that could be why. My FF settings.
Oh yeah. Oh, and do you have his airport? Now that you're here, do you have his one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that. I might have it.
Well, I'm just saying, like you. I mean, just looking at the building, you should have to. It's a nice looking building. So if it look like a generic building, you don't got it.
Yeah. See, that's one thing I do hate when I go into slew mode. It's like my damn engines don't even want to throttle up.
I don't even know what does slew do.
They just moves you around quicker.
Oh, okay.
So like, if you see me, I can move around wherever. Yeah, I'm gonna log this flight though. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick.